Hey guys, how's it going? Geuren here, and today I'll be reviewing Gundam Sandrock from Mobile Suit Gundam Wing. And this is a high grade version, and it is part of the high grade After Colony collection released on September 2019. And yeah, you probably noticed by that date that this is one of the newer models, and there is a high grade Sandrock that was released way back then. And yeah, this is not it. This is the newer, fresh looking Sandrock with very nice detail. Okay, so yeah, let's get started with what he comes with. And for weapons, you're already seeing it here. He has two beam scimitars, and yeah, they look pretty nice. They're reddish. They're not the usual pinkish color you get from your beam sabers. And he has two other regular scimitar blades. They're right here. They're gray, and they're kind of dull. I don't like putting them on. I prefer the red beam scimitars, and yeah, they're a pretty nice touch to the mech. And the only thing you should probably know about the scimitars is that there's 4 scimitar blades in total, but only 2 scimitar handles, and you can quickly attach these out, put them back on, switch them, do that cool stuff. And yeah, it's pretty neat. The other thing is he comes with a shield that I have attached on his back. It's a pretty nice shield, has a snake pattern to it that he uses. You can put that on his backpack, or you can place that on his arms where that hole is, right about here. And yeah, his other arm also has that, and you can do some pretty cool shield poses with that. And yeah, those are the weapons that it comes with. He comes with a lot of arms. Actually, not arms. He comes with a lot of hands. This is one of them, the usual closed hand. He comes with 2 of these. What he has on right now are 2 angled wrist hands that can hold the scimitars in an angled position. Pretty neat. And his last set of pair of hands are these open hands. And yeah, pretty cool for a high grade. He has lots of hands for some reason, which is always nice, and that's a nice thing to have. Okay, so bad things about this Gunpla is that these shoulder blades get in the way. Unfortunately, you can only do side movements with the arms, and you can't really, if I were to aim the scimitar at the camera as if he's pointing it at you guys, he can't do it because the shoulder blades get in the way. He can only do side movements with his arms, but you can bend at the elbow, but it's still not the same as a full arm extension forward, so that's kind of unfortunate. Okay, so the other part is the legs can get loose from time to time. I put this guy on display. 2 days later, I noticed that his legs started to fall off a bit, and it's an easy fix. All you have to do is push it back up, and your Sandrock should be good to go. And yeah, that's not a big deal. Also, it seems like I'm making a big deal on the arms, but it's really not. Actually, no, I take that back. It is a big deal because you can do a lot of poses with that. I had some really nice poses in mind, but unfortunately can't do them due to these giant shoulder blades in the way. But I must say, the shoulder blades do look cool. So yeah, it's mainly complaint based just due to the Sandrock design, so it's not a big deal. Okay, good things. There's plenty of panel lining opportunities on this Gunpla, which is pretty nice. The more panel lining you can do, the more things will stick out, more details, which I am very happy with. The other thing is the stickers were very easy to use. The hardest sticker to put on was this chest sticker here. It's like a green gem. It was the hardest sticker to put on, but everything else was pretty easy. And there was actually not a lot of stickers, which is good. So yeah, not a lot of stickers and very easy stickers to put on. The other thing was, this might be a complaint to some people, but this mech was very easy to build. Took about 2 hours with me being distracted along the way. and I would highly recommend this to people who have never done Gunpla. If they've done a couple of high grades before, this might be a little bit boring to them, but if they've never done Gunpla, I highly recommend giving them Sandrock to assemble. And yeah, that's gonna be a good thing for my book. Okay, so some features I will show off are going to be his skirt. You can put these up and down, as you can see there. The side skirts also do the same thing. Not a lot going for the side skirt, but you can. It slightly increases the leg articulation, and also the back skirt can go up and down. He's kind of on his display stand, so yeah, I'm not gonna move that too much there. But yeah, these skirts can go up and down. And the last feature I will go over is pretty much the shield. I'm not gonna do it, but you can take the shield off, put it back, put it on his arm. It's a backpack. You can also put his scimitars there, which is pretty cool. And yeah, those are gonna be the only 2 features on this model kit. And the reason for that is Sandrock is from an older show. He's not gonna have too many crazy mechanics that the anime would have. Yeah, unfortunately, I would have to give this guy only a neutral thumbs, which means he's not really a must-have for a collection, for my collection anyways. And the only way I would give this guy a thumbs up was if I was a crazy Gundam Wing fan, or if I was a crazy Sandrock fan, but I'm not, so unfortunately I think I would have been able to skip this guy, spend my $16 on a different Gunpla kit, a newer looking Gunpla kit from a newer show. And yeah, that's just my opinion. That's what I'm going off it. That's what I've noticed. After I built this guy, I'm like, I could have skipped on them, to be honest. The other thing is, for the other rating, I would give him a 7 out of 10. Very similar score to my Gundam Dynamez high grade, which only had 1 weapon. Also, not really much you could do with Dynamez in terms of posing. Similar to this one, you can't really do a lot of poses with it. He's just going to be standing, looking cool with the scimitars. You can't really do any cool attacking poses. I mean, you can, but they're not going to look as cool. I've tried a few, and it looks kind of lame, mainly due to these shoulder pads, shoulder blades, whatever you want to call them. It's very unfortunate, but it's mainly due to Sandrock's Gundam design. Okay, so yeah, 7 out of 10 rating, neutral thumbs. It's a clean, smooth, very easy to assemble kit. You might get bored if you've assembled multiple high grades before. If you're new to Gunpla, this would be the perfect kit to build. And it's also a good way to practice your panel lining, lots of panel lining opportunities. Not a lot of poses, too boring for my taste, which is why it got a 7 out of 10. And yeah, I don't know how you guys are posing your Sandrock, but the way I'm doing it is just not very flashy. You can't really do too much with Sandrock, but he does look cool. If you're a Gundam Wing fan, highly recommend you get this. If you are a Sandrock fan, highly recommend you get this, but I'm not. So yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Bye bye.